So today is December 10th, and tomorrow my parents will be arriving for a bit of a visit slash moving some furniture and things. Then the following weekend, um, I'll be moving my sister nearby. And yes, that's not really the thing to note. One thing I have noticed is since my husband has passed, my attitude, my general way of talking, um, patience, all that, it's changed a lot. So this past week, I would say, I've been getting a bit more short tempered than I normally do. I know a lot of people tend to think that I'm fairly calm. Um, I've never really been a calm person, but I've been very good at least appearing that way. And it's not that it's harder now, it's just I care a lot less. So I guess that's really kind of the point I wanted to make is that with everything that's happened, priorities have shifted. It's a lot easier now to see some things as just not important, but at the same time, it is easy to get overwhelmed at small things, but it's also very easy to let go about caring about certain things. Normally, before anybody comes to visit, anybody comes to the house, stuff like that, I would be obsessively cleaning everything. And about all I've really done is put a few things away. I got some laundry going. I ran the vacuum across the floor. But that's really it. There's not a strong desire to um, make the house more presentable or kind of show things off. It's really just become a point of it's there. Um, it is what it is. And I already know when my parents will get here, kind of anything they might notice. Um, and everything just seems kind of not important. Getting the house perfect is just, it's not going to make a difference so long as everything I need is functional. It doesn't have to be spotless. And that's really kind of the main thing. There's just a lot of shifting of how I would normally feel about things. I don't really know why things have changed in the directions that they have, but there's nothing too major about it. It's just kind of, I guess the best way to describe it is a lot of things are just a certain way now. Things that I would normally care a lot about and obsess about don't really seem that important. And things that really just shouldn't be important suddenly become a lot more aggravating just because of how important people seem to think they are. I guess, in a sense, some of the anger that I get randomly is over people taking such mundane and pointless things and making them out to be important. Like the actual effect of it has some real impact on anything. And it's mostly at work. At work, I repair computers. And there are only a handful of problems, really and truly, that when they happen can actually affect things. It's going to be a hard, measurable impact. But people freak out over some of the dumbest and pointless things. Something may work, but it doesn't look right, or it looks broken, and suddenly that's a problem. Or I go to fix a problem and I might not be able to get to it that day, and I tell them, okay, I'm going to come back to it. And it's nothing that really detriments their function of what they do. And all of a sudden, I'm getting hammered with, hey, when's this going to get fixed? I need it. I absolutely have to have this one thing working. And it gets aggravating. Priorities for me, my view on how to prioritize things, it's changed a lot. And I think that as a result has changed my attitude for how I deal with a lot of things. Now I don't know if it's going to be a permanent thing for me, but it's just something I really kind of noticed. That's all I really wanted to say.